Today we're here again with Robert Downey Jr. Now this is the second time we've done an interview together. How's that feel?
I want to say there's less pressure and there's more camaraderie.
Well, I'm glad you feel that way. But now I'm wondering, how come every time I try to get in touch with you, one of your co-stars calls back instead?
It's not like someone saying, hey, I'll do the next interview for you, you know?
Okay. What's your favorite part about doing one of these interviews?
Well, it's kind of like doing your own show. You know what I mean?
But it's not. It's my show, okay?
Well, I mean, you know, when you're in every shot of something, you know what I mean?
Moving on. So I was trying to meet up with you the other day, but when I finally caught up to you in the alley behind the Walmart, you were hanging out with one of your other friends. What was that all about?
I always played it like he's a guy who's in big business that you may or may not have judgment on. He's an arms dealer.
So you were hanging with an arms dealer? Rehabilitating him or something, I suppose?
Yeah, he's becoming a better guy.
You're such a good guy.
Sort of fabrication, you know?
So you were just joking about that whole arms dealer thing, right?
Sure.
Good. People were asking me, which political party do you side with? Are you a liberal?
I couldn't even really tell you what a liberal is. So therein lies the answer to your question.
Robert, that is nowhere near answering the question. How about you try your hand at a classic physics problem? What is the airspeed velocity of an unladen swallow?
I could pick that apart for 2 hours and be no closer to the truth than I'd be giving you some half answer right now.
Truly is a puzzler, but I would like to remind you that this is supposed to be family friendly.
It just comes down. It
just comes out as no excuse.
I suppose as a Westerner, as an American, it's just so part of the kind of kid culture, you know?
As a Westerner? But Monty Python's from the UK, not America.
So you forget.
I don't know how you forget Monty Python is English.
I wasn't like a nerd about it or anything, you know?
Well, they all talk with English accents. I think it's pretty obvious, you know?
Are we promoting a movie?
Well, the intention of this interview is to get you to backpedal on something that you've already said or preconceived notions of you by the public, but indeed, it appears we are accidentally promoting Monty Python and the Holy Grail. Is there a problem with that?
To me, the thing is that I'm certainly not going to backpedal on anything I've said, but I wouldn't say...
No, you won't, and that's why I'm cutting you off.
I'm sorry, I really don't... what are we doing?
Preheating the oven because you're about to get roasted. It's nothing personal or anything. I think you're a great guy and all. It's just, this is my job, and if I don't get paid, I'm going to have to cancel Netflix.
Right.
So, are you a Republican?
Actually, I wouldn't say I'm a Republican.
So what are you?
Liberal or a Democrat.
Ha! I got you to backpedal. You just said earlier you didn't even know what a liberal was. Got anything to say to that?
That's the nice thing, is you can have opinions and they kind of change and flow.
Well, now you're backpedaling. Are you not backpedaling?
Yeah.
Well, a guy like you has some friends. And I bet you also have some enemies. So I was wondering, to deal with those guys, do you have your own hitman?
Sure.
Really? Well, do tell. Are you having a guy erased anytime soon?
It's just a matter of schedule.
Oh, I see. Am I on that schedule?
You have as much time as anyone else will.
This is why I like you. You're such a sarcastic guy. You were just joking, right? Okay, well, is anyone else on the list?
I genuinely like all the other folks, so that helps.
Why do you hurt me?
Your foot's starting to jump a little bit. You better get to your next question.
This is why I hate you. You're so sarcastic.
So it's kind of great.
All jokes aside, can I ask you a personal question?
I suppose so.
Are you in the Illuminati? Because your profile picture clearly has a triangle in it.
I always thought that to me is just, it's kind of a new myth.
That's not a denial. Just a simple yes or no. Answer the question, are you in the Illuminati?
Right.
Okay, that's okay.
Bye.
Thank you guys.
Come on, don't leave.
Is that your mic?
It's okay.
Yeah, you're right. Thank you.
You seem okay. It's just getting a little dinosaur in your...
Is she in the Illuminati too?
Thank you.
I heard that you ran over a homeless guy crossing the street the other day. Do you have any comments?
I think it's incredibly civilized.